G'day, Ben Kingsley here, one of the co-creators of the Moorr platform, where we're hoping to inspire you to achieve more with more. Now, the vision of Moorr is really around trying to trap more surplus. So organise your money, trap more surplus, and then put it to work. But that's part of the story. And obviously we've got lots of features and tools to allow us to, once you put the input in, we can organise all that money, do all those calculations. But the other big challenge is really around creating habits and behaviours. And so part of what we wanted to do here is create and attract the best and brightest minds around the country to help educate people in terms of how to do that. And I'm delighted to announce right here now that we have one of Australia's leading experts when it comes to financial information, money management, checking the financial markets, and he is now one of the members of the Moorr family. So welcome to Moorr, Evan Lucas.
Ben, thank you for that. That's quite an incredible intro there. Thank you so much for that. I'm really, really excited to be part of this team. I'm very, very excited to be part of Moorr because, as you said, what we're here to do is to help you get away from what I really talk about a lot, which is financial inertia. So we know that money sits still. We're obviously trying to capture the idea of that savings that you're getting to then actually not let it sit there in savings, to make it work for you. Because if you want to get and live with more money that you have, you need to make it work. It does need to be that passive thing in the background that we always talk about. And the catch with that is that that does require a little bit of understanding. It requires a bit more education. It also requires to understand your habits, your good and your bad ones, and the ones you don't have. So all of that's what we're here to do. What I'm really excited to be part of the Moorr family to bring to you, which is about how do we get your financial behaviour up? How do we get it to be working for you specifically? Because everybody's different, and the way that you react with money will be different. And that's what we're here to do with Moorr, and give you that education to then maybe make those behaviours better for you.
Fantastic. Well, we're absolutely thrilled to have you on board, and I can't wait to see some of the educational videos you do around, you know, those behavioural economics and what are those sort of heuristics and tendencies and behaviours that we have.
Yeah, so on that, I mean, the first one to always highlight straight away is loss aversion, which is the most famous one out there, studied very, very strongly by, you know, the great Daniel Kahneman.
Yes.
And the reason I highlight him is that, you know, a lot of the inertia we just discussed is because people can't cope with even a dollar decrease in their value. So if their dollar goes in and all of a sudden they see it go down, that actually creates, you know, either a bad behaviour or no behaviour, which is almost just as bad. That's what the inertia is. If I don't put it into anything, I'm not going to lose it. So they're the behaviours that we need to address. Then we can go, and we will go through things like confirmation bias, attention bias, all these other things, availability, those kinds of pieces of information that impact your decision making, that impact you to possibly make decisions you shouldn't and decisions that are for you. All of them work positively and negatively, and that's all what we're going to do with these discussions, the education, and what Moorr is designed to do is to help you, give you that education and that understanding going forward.
And that's also baking it into the tools and the features that we're building inside the platform. So by way of example, to trap more surplus, the famous Money Smart system baked into the platform. Then we've obviously got, you know, Wealth Speed and Wealth Clock, which is all about next generation instruments to show you exactly how that's also working for you.
Yeah, and on those, the advantage of them is that they're showing you that you're not standing still. So you are growing. Your per hour wealth speed shows you that even while you're doing your day-to-day things, your wealth is working behind you. Therefore, your wealth clock and your overall wealth position is growing by the second, by the minute, by the hour. That actually changes your mindset.
And behaviours, which is ultimately where we want to go.
Correct, and that's why super excited to be part of the team. Can't wait to join Moorr's educational platform and everything in between. It's going to be great.
Oh, it is, and I can think about also Money Fit, Money Stretch, the new My Financials, which is the engine room of all of that. The combination of those things are absolutely first class, and that's why we're confident that we're building the best personal financial management app for anyone in Australia to use, and we're thrilled to be able to get your educational insights as an overlay on that as well. So if you haven't checked out Moorr already, please do so. And I hope that you look forward to seeing Evan appearing in a lot of our educational content that we're going to share over the coming weeks, months and years. So thanks again for watching. And again, we're super excited to have you on board. So check out Moorr if you haven't already and start getting yourself money organised, money fit, and then start trapping that surplus and then start putting that money to work for you.